The thing about Donald Trump is whenever you think he's said all the stupid things that the village idiot could say, he can always top himself. So dealing with NATO and how weak NATO is, he's always saying that he didn't think they'd come to the rescue of the United States anyway. He didn't think they would help. Well, Article 5 says an attack on one member is an attack on everyone. And Article 5 has only been used once. Once. And that's when the NATO members came to the aid of the United States. Now I'm going to give a little bit of a history lesson here. After 9/11, the world sympathies poured out to the United States. Unfortunately, the United States took that sympathy and trashed it. They basically said, if you are not with us, you are with the terrorists. So what that did was shut people up in the United States so they couldn't speak about anything that the United States wanted to do. So the United States had to show someone they're strong, had to show someone that if you mess with us, we will level you. So where did they pick? Afghanistan. One of the poorest countries in the world. Granted, they were ruled by people that Western folks didn't like, the Taliban. So it's like, let's bomb them back to the Stone Age. And that's what we did. NATO, along with the United States using Article 5, went into Afghanistan. We have no idea how many people we killed. Why? Because we had to let the United States bomb something. But why? Were they involved in the planning of 9/11? No. Did they fly the aircraft? No. Did they use a rowboat and take people over to the United States? No. Well, they thought Osama bin Laden might be hiding there. And the list of demands that the United States gave Afghanistan was basically turn over your country to us. Similar to the beginning of World War I, when Serbian national assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife, and Austria-Hungary basically said, turn over to Serbia to us, or we will attack. And I was thinking, boy, history repeating itself. And anyway, so that's why we went in and bombed the people of Afghanistan back into the Stone Age. And then everyone got involved in the longest war, I believe, in history. So that's what Article 5 did. Now, what is the United States saying? What is stupid Trump and stupid Vance saying when they found out that, oh, I guess NATO did come to our defense? But as Donald Trump said, but you guys weren't on the front lines. And as J.D. Vance said, stop complaining and belly aching that you came to our defense. We weren't on the front lines. Geez, bone spur, orangutan village idiot Trump, who was deferred from the draft in Vietnam, I believe, 7 times because of bone spurs. Picturing like a front line like World War I. The man is an idiot. I mean, we know that. Now, the people that are watching this, if you say I have Trump derangement syndrome, it means you can't argue the stupidity of what he's saying. Please, if you can shed some light on this that shows him to be a calm, reasonable, rational person, go ahead. But it just shows the little regard that Trump has. And in his mind, it's like, well, sure, they came to help the United States. That was a long time ago. It wasn't under my watch, so it doesn't count. Unless Trump gets something, it means nothing. And by the way, let's move on to that, what's it called, the Board of Peace? If our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, had spent $1 billion Canadian to join that, I would have been livid. Board of Peace. Those people just kissed away $1 billion a pop to someone who has no ethics, who is shown to be a shyster. He's shown to be a charlatan. Say goodbye to your billion. Take care, everyone.